I'm listening to Daisies right now because when I listen to Justin Bieber's music, I feel a sense of calmness and I'm able to calm down for some reason. I don't know why. And I don't like Justin Bieber like that. Like I just like his music and his overall vibe, his swag. So I think from where I'm trying to get at is that from social media in itself, it could literally change. Because if you actually see my content and how I look, how I'm presenting myself, how I'm morphing myself into different looks, and not like in a makeup artist type of way, like an MUA, like I'm just like an independent model, just trying to make my voice heard one roar at a time, is what I'm trying to get at. I just want to be seen, have a voice. People know my name. Sorry. I'm using social media differently this time, not to make those cringy videos of what I was doing. So I feel like in order for this look to make sense, because like I didn't actually finish what I was doing. So like the way that I do my mouth, so basically I just do this to add that down. Then I just go to the side, just do that, and then on the lip, sorry with the light. It's just like literally like to give it that lion look. So obviously when I was like if I was looking in the mirror, it looked better, but I'm looking at on the camera and it's you know, so I just add that line so it gives the illusion that it's like a bigger like so there we go. So I feel like this is like a better look to it. So this is so basically if you're like new to this video because you're probably like bro what is bro talking about? Okay, that tag is literally there you go. So if you're new to this video, hi, my name is Crosswell. My name is Brandon actually, but I create personality dis I have personality disorders. I have a personality disorder and I create identities that I can channel myself through in a way that makes me feel confident. Because I feel with every mental condition, if you're able to treat it in a way that makes you feel confident, okay, this line, there we go. So I feel like the way that I'm treating it, because I also have schizophrenia as well. So the schizophrenia with like the ADHD and like the personality disorders, it's like a three for one. So I'm just treating it as unity, as unison within myself, and I'm able to tap into that, to tap into myself, especially through channeling myself like this on the URL. And I feel like if I can like I don't know. I think of dimensions differently. Like I'm thinking of string theory for some reason, and I don't really know much about string theory in the first place. Not just like the like your first dimension, the second dimension, third dimension, because we live in a third dimension already. But with the fourth dimension, it's like time itself. So I'm thinking of the fourth dimension as syncing with the universe as time in that instance. And I'm still trying to comprehend everything because I'm not sure exactly on, but what I want to get as like the 11th dimension is like when I see this loofah, I see the 11th dimension in this, and don't mind it being pink. But I think of each time I look at that, I'm looking at it as the 11th dimension. So it's just like I'm just thinking about time differently. And that's what I mean. If you actually watch my content and to take in consideration of what I'm saying, like I'm not just coming at this at like a weird angle, even though like I'm at an angle, but literally positioned at an angle, like just. But on a serious note, like I'm actually like, I don't know, I'm just questioning life in general. Like, what's the point of anything? If people just live their life of just going to work, going home, going to work, going home on the weekends, they party, going, and the next day on Monday, going to work, going home, like what's the point in anything? Granted, you have other like if you're in space, and this brings me to the next point, especially when I was going through an episode, and I was just like, okay, like what am I gonna do? Because I made another video talking about like how my own father said like I wasn't moving at a sense of urgency. I was even considering like joining like Space Force, like even like, doing NASA, but I got rejected from Space Force because they said my tattoos. I was really eager to do that, and not just literally just like just to be told no like that. And if you see that poking into the side of my neck, it's my neurofeed piece. So I had made so many videos, but I feel like no one really cares for it anyways. But this is a very significant piece to me. This tool that I'm using is how I'm able to do the things that I'm doing. Not wearing it as a jewelry piece, and it's also being a little bit discolored because I'm like wearing it on my hand as well. You can kind of see it. And I had worn it out in Seattle too. I know people were taking pictures and videos, but I don't really care. All I care is just like being seen and heard to the day that I can actually like have a platform to speak on and people actually genuinely care. But with this device and this tool, and when I say tool, I think of evolution of how Homo habilis, the handyman, when that species like learned that they can use tools to actually do the things that they need to do, that actually changed evolution. And I think of, a Big Bang. And when I say Big Bang, I'm just not talking about space and time. I'm just talking about like something new. And I'm wondering like what happened to got to this point. And I think of the movie Lucy, of how she was able to use her brain capacity because she was introduced to the CPH4. And that's how I'm kind of treating my life right now. And I guess that's why it's blue for the CPH4. But this blue color And obviously, like with my hair, it was supposed to be more of like a blue, like not this deep of a blue, but it was way more blue than this. Uh, but it's giving a turquoise color. It's really interesting. It's a turquoise color with like a deep blue like this. I don't know. I actually do like it. And if you look at like my face, like going down the middle, it's like this shade is lighter. It's just on the video, but like this shade is lighter, and it's like this is one half of me, and with the black hair on this side, it's like another half of me. And I even like added like lines on the head to kind of give it like a futuristic type of style. And I had worn it like this out in Seattle, just walking around because I didn't really care. Like I don't care if people are laughing. I don't care if people are looking at me. Because if you go to like another country like Korea, if you're a foreigner, people are just going to just like, because I've been to Korea before. Obviously not like this, but when I was much younger. I mean, even when I talk about that, it's just like I had wanted to go to South Korea for so long. And the show that I was watching was Shopping Wang Louie, because I saw uh like I know a picture of what it looked like. And I'm like, I have to go there. Because I was watching K-dramas, I listen to K-pop music, I know a bit of Korean, I self-taught myself. Like I enjoy the Korean cuisine. And when I was watching that, there was this competition, this contest that was happening. It was Korea Visits You. And all I had done was just create like a simple picture. It was like with minimal colors, but it's just like how much I wanted to go to Korea. And I got picked. And my dreams came true of actually going to Korea. It was, I believe it was 3 days and 4 nights. And that's why I have pictures, because I had a picture of like in a Korean uniform. Like there was one day that I had like a whole tour of just going to Korea, just visiting Seoul. Actually being there in person changed everything for me. And sorry if I'm moving. Like I'm like literally just spinning this around like it's like another like a toy type of thing, like a kendama, but not a kendama, but it's just like I'm just spinning it. And I think of physics for some reason. Physics or science or something like that. Like, but when I had finally like had gone to Korea, like I was even vlogging like on my channel at the time. It was being Yongseo. So I was doing K-pop dancing, and I had to give myself a Korean name by it sounded cool like Yongseo, but it didn't really mean anything to me. I just like the name being Youngsol because I was being me. So I guess I just being young so, but just in a Korean way being Youngsol. I guess that's what I did, but now that I'm saying that, so it's being Youngsol. Actually, that's really cool. I actually did that. Very grateful for that. And then like I know I had posted a video of me doing BTS Boy in Love um, in a classroom, and that video went viral. Like people were literally saying that's King. But I was literally not dancing the best in that video. And someone even posted on Instagram too, and I got like over 1 million views. I'm like, bro, I wasn't even dancing that good in that video. that's not even the full capable of my skills of dancing. I was still new, you know, learning as I go. But I treated that channel as like a time capsule of like my dancing ability. Um, Even like introducing like rapping because I even had done Changwon K-pop World Festival with my friend Vasika, and we won first place. But we did Just Dance, uh, CLC, like that I think, or I Like It, and then it was Pentagon, TGD, TGD. Like I don't I forgot the name of that song, but it was like it was that song, and we won first place. And then when we won first place, I didn't realize how big the competition was. I thought it was just a local competition because when I had done some more research, it's an actual global competition. So when I had figured out, like how big it was, then I had done it again with another friend named Dennis, and we were gonna do well. We did Monster X Shootout, and the rapping I was like confident with, but like I needed to help him with like the singing parts, and my singing ability is not the best. And I was literally trying. But then I found out the song that they actually for the winner that chose, so the winner that got picked to be flown out to Korea to perform on stage for that festival did Monster X Shootout for that same year. Like I don't know, but I feel like I'm just grateful for life in general, even though I said I question everything. But in order for you to enjoy life, you have to enjoy the little things and being present in the moment. And I feel like the reason why like I changed because right now I'm listening to like Still Daisies. So I'm chilled out now. So before I was a little heated. But I feel like I don't know. I'm just grateful for life. And I'm happy to be brought upon this planet, despite me having a mental condition, schizophrenia, personality disorder, and ADHD. I don't know. I'm treating that as a gift because this is how I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do in the grand scheme of things. Because it's just being me, being young. So, but yeah, Techie Cross out.